Greetings, fellow Wendigo. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld, the first Wendigo. Episode 164, Burning Rot. We're kind of saving the shellbell sperm for the Neanderthals, as I think that's the best cross. But we also have a Wendigo up here that we could combine with. And you guys, by one vote, still want another murdered as a colonist. So Lilin, Chimic, or other. So Lilin, for the record, is our dedicated intellectualist in the colony. One of a few, but still, if that matters, I don't know. And then Chimic is like a pseudo-dirt-mole hybrid, lazy, creepy breathing, great memory. Lilin is teetotaler, jealous night owl. Oh, is she even on? Yeah, she's on night owl schedule. Or other. So 5 minutes left on that. So the Uruguay shellbell gene, 1, 2, 3, 4, and also inbred, so not viable candidate. We could also do shellbell cross Rurift. Although I don't know if there's much of a genetic value to that, because shellbell... Are you a child of Rurift? No, Uruguay, but Uruguay is a child of Rurift. Or a grandchild of Rurift. That might not be so genetically related that it would be a problem. 1, 2, 3. So 3. Yep, not interested. So here's Rurift shellbell. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, not great. Let's do shellbell to Flutie. And also check this egg. Wow, 1, 2. Terrible. And Teflutes is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but with hands and nose. Nope, not gonna keep it. Poor Mitty if we sack Chimic, though. Yep. They are married. It's not really a major factor for Wendy. Or a factor at all. She would not care. So we got some growth moments. Stevie is super immune. Wow, look at you. Super immune and nimble. Good kid. And Tordic is a careful shooter, so that doesn't really matter if you're a brawler. Sort of. Careful shooter will slow you down using locust armor or jetpacks as a brawler, though. Little may you have known, any utility weapon or utility item that requires aiming gets slowed down when you're a careful shooter. Careful shooter sucks like so much worse than you think it does. Why retiring? Because we're voting on it. Because those asked for it to happen. That is how this works. This colony is run by monsters to breed monsters for monstrous reasons. Hey, Louie, thank you for the bits. Do you think if they were married, Wendy would send them to the safe place? No. She doesn't respect their relationship at all. And being married is, like, not even a consideration. She doesn't even really allow romantic relationships anyway. So, the fact that they're married might even be, you know, bad in a different way. I think the butchery should be a little bit more red. One of the reasons to retire colonists is we had a lot of colonists, and we have a lot more babies on the way. So given that we have more babies on the way, it makes room for additional colonists. They're not going to pop out anytime soon, but we have a batch of 5 babies that will be added potentially to our colony pool. So it's kind of a lot coming up soonish. All right, come on. Aramos, give me awful social. Or you'll... I would say you'll regret it, but honestly, you're not going anywhere. I'm going to double check all these eggs too. Just make sure I didn't overlook any. But I don't think there was any winners. No. No. Alright. Sorry, Chimmick. But the group has spoken. 29 hours until I can call in another caravan. And what do we do with Chimmick? In this case, you know, it might not be unreasonable to Cryptosleep or organ donor. I mean, a Cryptosleep or prisoner. We don't have to kill everyone. I mean, obviously it's an option, but you guys can decide. So, assign, you're going to be assigned nothing for now. And also, don't pick up meds. So in terms of Chimmick's genetics, Chimmick is a dirt mole filter. So offspring of a human and a dirt mole. Rurif cross cactus. Cactus is one of our slaves. Great intellectual, poor animals. Okay, didn't need that. That's too bad. And Evie. So Evie is the big one, the Hussar. That's what I'm kind of excited about. So take a look at Evie's genome. We would want unstoppable, awful social, great shooting out of her. Maybe psychic deaf as well. Definitely psychic deaf will be a yes. So will we get a useful gene from the Huss? From Evie the Hussar. Did I make a closed feeding system for the prisoners? So they can't breed on their own. To be able to breed, it requires them to have a shared bed. These are all single beds, so that's a non-issue. And yeah, it's they're enclosed, if that's what you're asking. It's not like they're going anywhere. Plasteel. Cool. I do need to grab this cloth before it decays, and also maybe the learning system too. Oh, I have nowhere to place it. Yeah, we're so wealthy that I'm running out of storage space. So, I will fix that shortly. We are starting to get the crematoriums. So first things first, cremate corpses, which will be any rotten human legs, animals, anything rotten. I don't really care, except for colonist corpses. So cremate, rotten, non-colonist. Is there enough? Oh yeah, there's enough characters. All right, and then the other thing is burn apparel. Burn apparel, and this is going to be all tainted apparel. That is hypothetically non-smeltable. I don't really know if I can determine that, though. Like, no armor. Or... I wish there was, like, a non-smeltable. I suppose, instead of burning apparel here... Because over here, I have smelt apparel. So this is all tainted smeltable apparel. I could then, below this, do destroy apparel. And that way, if it's smeltable, the higher bill takes priority over the lower bill. But if I was to smelt apparel, I might want to stop this crematorium and set it up as a smelter. Because I think that is going to be needed instead. So I will do that. But as you can see, Mitty's already getting rid of corpses that are rotten. So our rotten corpse dumping stockpile is now emptied again. And it looks like you guys have a little bit of mercy on Chimmick. I have no idea why he was allowed to run around naked out here, but he is going to be a Cryptosleep. Are we done? Yay or nay? Up to ye. Not me. Would we consider getting rid of some of the other sleepers? So the reason we didn't get rid of the other sleepers is they didn't meet the rather arbitrary threshold that I had set, which was 2 useful genes or under. Both of the other sleepers met the threshold. But I could raise the threshold up to 3 and then have you vote on yes, but only if yes wins. Alright, you are supposed to be in the casket. Actually, before you go into the casket, you need to be implanted with Cryptosleeper. Because you are officially going to be a Cryptosleep. Cheers. And that means I need to cook up some more Cryptosleep. Well, let's see if there's anything I want to add to this. So honestly, the Cryptosleep, I think what's really important for Cryptosleep is furry tail, cold tolerant, very fast runner, very happy, super immune, very fast wound healing. Those are the real keepers. And dark vision, because it's pretty dark in the base. Dead calm and kind instinct are kind of nice. I'm going to clear out the negatives for now. And rebuild this. So I did say that I wanted cold tolerant. I don't think I need to worry about heat tolerant because it's not generally warm enough for that to be a problem. They do run around naked. So I'm going to have them be very unattractive, robust, and reduced pain. Very sleepy. I mean, they sleep all the time. I think because they're in the caskets, I'll make them blue. Not that I think the blue was a useful gene to scan, but I'll make them blue. Just so they look pretty unique. And then we'll give them the awful skills. So awful, they already have awful shooting. So awful poor construction, awful mining, awful cook, awful plant, awful art. That's a double awful plant. Awful craft, awful animal, awful social, but heat tolerant. So they're heat and cold tolerant with furry tails. Awful intellectual, poor social, and I don't think I have psychic doll in there. So metabolic efficiency of +7. So probably they not gonna have to eat very much. Trotter hands are fine because they're not going to be interacting with anything. They shouldn't be touching anything. Given that they're in the Cryptosleep all the time, Go Juice dependent is kind of fine too, because their dependency timers won't tick up as they're on ice. And then I can also add in fire resistant to them in that case. Okay, yeah, that'll work. In fact, maybe I'll even go without the Go Juice dependent and just have +6. Alright, so I like the Crypto Batter. Give him a nice new face here. And it looks like we are not currently retiring any other colonists. Cool. So Chimic's getting the old Cryptobatter implant, which is fine. And I'm going to let him sleep off his coma before sticking him in the crypto. In case we need him in a pinch. It doesn't help that he's, like, permanently unconscious. And then the color in here is going to be blue. The dead calm that I gave them has them never social fight anyway, so that's not an issue. The dead calmers never social fight, so you won't see a lot of social fights in this colony because most other individuals other than Wendy already have dead calm, so they never punch each other ever. So that's not much of an issue. Violence disabled wouldn't benefit me any further. We do our... Yep, here we go. So we have some Neanderthal egg, and then Treminate mixing with some pigskin. New priority. Here it is. What do you guys think I should do next? And thank you for voting. I just spent almost 2 hours working on streamlining some breeding. Feeling like I'm doing a pretty good job. Got some 7s, right? I have 2 7 eggs. So that's huge. Alright, so Wendy's currently held egg is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but with slow study. So ditched. Here, in fact, someone else will haul that. Terminate cross with a pigskin is a 1, 2, 3, but with trotter hands, so ditch. Try again. One, 2, 3, 4, but also trotter hands, so, and pig nose, so forget that. And I have enough shellbell eggs that, Shellbell, you don't have super immunity, correct? Correct. You don't innately have super immunity. So I will have a bunch of shellbell cross with wasters to see if I can get a shellbell waster hybrid that is a viable. So first attempt is 1, but 2, 3. Lost a lot of shellbell's genes here. Did pick up super immunity, but lost too much to make it worth keeping. Let's try again. Super immunity, strong melee damage, but also picked up gaunt head and only robust digestion, so that's another no. And if you need this overlay on, I'll put that up there for you. next. Tiny and Shellbell. 1, 2, 3. Man, these are not turning out really good. Bunch of 3s instead of like 6s and 7s. Alright, keep trying. Hey, Carter, thank you for the resub. Cassie Cross Shellbell is a 1, 2. Yikes, they're getting even worse. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything, because apparently they have... The genes have been destabilized and are now rocking crud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with slow wound healing. So it, what did we lose from Shellbell here? So Shellbell, had dark vision? Is that what we lost? No, we kept dark vision. Does it have both stomachs? Okay, it lost strong stomach, but picked up super immunity. I'm gonna keep this egg. It's a 6er. It's not colonist-worthy 6er, because it does have negative genes, but it's a 6er, and that counts for something. Not bad. Not bad at all. You guys want me to continue focusing on the breeding program. So, here's what I'm going to do. Here's how I'm going to interpret that. I am going to search for additional dirt moles. What that means is attacking some Inolor colonies, and if they have dirt moles, lancing them and just abducting them. Maybe not even conquering the colony itself, but just straight up abducting their members. I'm gonna wait for Evie's scan though. I'm kind of excited. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling lucky about Evie's scan. I don't know why. Maybe I shouldn't, but I am feeling lucky. So here's the smelter. So all I have to do is copy the smelt apparel over, and then destroy apparel under it. And the destroy apparel will be any non-smeltable tainted apparel. Okay. There's not a case where we should be smelting utility items. So, yep, looks like it works. And that will help to keep this debris at a minimum. Frosty, it doesn't have to be you. I just wanted to make sure that the queue worked. We got awful plants. I believe I had awful plants already as a standalone, so that was not useful. And that resolves that prediction. Will I get a useful gene? No. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna save first, just in case I super screw this up. But I'm gonna try a level of abduction that I've never tried before in RimWorld, which is why, hence the save. Oh, you like my food pile? I need more of it. I just, the raiders don't frequent my lovely home as much as I wish they would. If you know of a warming, how to summon a climate adjuster to make it warmer, I would love that, though. All right, Brazit, you're looking pretty fly for a pig guy. Looks like I'm out of tea. My people must be drinking tea like it's going out of style. So the plan is to send in Bryzit, now that Bryzit can go invisible, with a shock lance to just abduct people that I want. Again, I've never tried this before, so I don't know if it will work, but I am very curious. If I ally the humans around me, am I more likely to get a mech item from a major event? I'm not sure I know what you mean. If you mean, does alliances change the chance of quest rewards? Yes. So, for instance, if you have, if you're allied with the Glitterworld Empire, and you go to over here, you can do reward preferences. You can choose whether you accept goodwill or honor as a reward. And if you stop accepting goodwill and honor, more of your quests will give you items, not goodwill or honor. That way you have a greater chance at items, I guess, if that answers your question. But you're not changing the chance by very much. By a third at most, because the quests that offer goodwill, only one of the three options include goodwill. The other two options are they're never all three goodwill, in other words. So here I'm at Inalor, looking for dirt moles. So basically, if I see a dirt mole, I will abduct a dirt mole. The question I have here is this only visible enemies, or is this all enemies? Yeah, okay, it's only visible enemies. So I do have to sort of piss them off and have them come at me. So they have some hussars. I can see that much. I kind of wouldn't mind trying to abduct a hussar to double my scan rate. Also, it's probably worth mentioning, going to an enemy colony solo is a really, really bad idea, because if you get knocked out, you're just gone. There's no recourse. Wow, I just realized how absolutely polluted this map tile is. You live here? Why? But, yeah, as far as I can tell, I do not see any dirt moles, so I don't really have to worry about abducting dirt moles here. So what I'll attempt to do... Oh, Lafayette is a hussar. What I'll attempt to do is just abduct a hussar, and then leave, and see if I can't imprison them quickly or something. It would help if you could hit. There we go. Alright, let's remain visible. Nope. Well, you got to kill someone, so at least there's that. And instead of continuing the colony fight here, because if they don't have any dirt moles or hussars, I don't actually want to destroy their colony. Because if I destroy their settlement, then I can't come back here at a later time and try to abduct more people. And it doesn't look like they have any. I'm just gonna bail. I'm just gonna go home. It's pretty efficient, I would say. It will require Bryzit to like hang out at home for a bit, waiting to recover Psi Focus between fights, but I have him completely head-to-toe geared in Psi Focus gear. So his sensitivity is like 284%, right? It's not going to take him very long to Psi gain up and then hit another Inalor colony for the chance of grabbing hussars or dirt moles. How's that snow, Mass? Feel good? Nope. Bye-bye, bunny. You wonder how Mass feels after being lobotomized by Wendy? She hasn't been lobotomized. Had a lot of stuff and stuffed in her brain, but there's not been a lobotomy. So the probe that I currently have is what? Remote shielder? Remote repair. You know, let's give that to Wendy. Did I mean to keep growing cloth in Big Farm? Yeah, cloth is one of those that requires for like medicine and other stuff. I guess I could turn this back to rice because I did buy that whole big bulk of cloth, but yeah, cloth is one of those items that I'm probably going to need to regularly obtain. Other things that I was thinking about is to have dedicated shelves for common equipment that we use. So I'm going to build some shelves over here to store items that like the armor that we equip and that kind of stuff. Because the weapons are in here as well, so I figured it kind of fits into the room. And it also makes good use of this space. I need to set a stockpile for rotten animals near the crematorium. Let's do that. We already have Rexy cremating one of them. Slowly but surely, we will have it cleaned up. Zleb, you are a child. I don't know if you're going to be a colonist or not. I gotta check. You don't have any negative traits that would prevent you from being a colonist, so for now, I can leave you as a colonist. And then it's about to ask me about Elebear, and I believe Elebear is the same case. Elebear does not have any negative... Oh, is pig ears? I don't think... No, pig ears was not. It was voice, nose, and hands. Wendy doesn't care about ears. So Elebear can remain a colonist as well. Right, buddy? Yeah. Wendy can now call Aerodrome Salvo. Spicy. Oh, wait, I can't paste settings into a queued up. Okay, that's annoying. If it's unbuilt, no problem. But if it's partially built, no, sorry, you can't designate what goes there. All right. Whatever you say. There is there's something else I'm going to do here in this room. trying to brainstorm. What I want to do is I want to have the foot traffic go through here. Even though it's a kitchen that only makes baby food that goes into vats, so it doesn't really matter about the food poisoning chance. Yeah. So I'm going to move things around a little bit in order to set that up. Because having them walk, now that this is walled off with banks, having them walk through here is really, really slow. As you can see, this is not good pathing. So I'm going to try to work on the pathing there. Just a little life improvement. Bryce, your schedule is to meditate. There we go. So he is meditating at 103 psi focus a day. So like every other day, roughly, I should be able to hit another... I mean, that assumes that he's just on the throne the whole time. So like every third day, I should be able to hit another Inalor colony for the attempt of I don't know, abduction. Yo, idiot check. That is your second carcinoma like this month in your stomach. You gotta stop swallowing them unidentifiable pills. It's getting a bit much. I'm also going to lower the baby food down to 300, so we have less of it that we'll have to store. What are you working on? You're also on the throne? I could also have Wendy go to search for dirt moles. I just don't know if that's something you'd want. Should Wendy go abduct dirt moles as well? Like a quick sort of solo missions to search for dirt moles. So I'll let you vote on that. So we've got the auto doors here. If there was an auto door here, it wouldn't hurt to have some pavement. And then probably move the door over a bit. So it becomes the more obvious path choice. I think this will be a little bit of an improvement to get to the center of the base over what we currently have now, which is slow. This will also mean knocking out this wind turbine, which I'm fine with. If we want to roof up the pathing, which I do. Ain't got time for no sun. I've also set the doors up to be auto doors, so they'll be a lot faster than the old steel door that we've got there. Can mold genes make them dig faster? It makes them better and more passionate about mining. It does not change their innate dig speed other than skill alone. So a level 8 mining dirt mole mines at the same speed as a level 8 mining baseliner. Okay, stop making that baby food. We just need to put it on the shelves. Oh boy, oh boy. I think we got what we wanted. We have plenty of rotted corpses waiting to be cremated. I look up and it's just like a giant pile. Alright, so Wendy is going to go for the abductions as well. So as soon as she wakes, I will send her to abduct people just like Bryzit did. As Bryzit will recover his Psi-Focus. Yeah, there's no such thing as mole hands to speed up digging speed. There are elongated fingers, which is something that genies have, which would help with... yeah, that would help, but there's nothing germline related that boosts mining speed. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld, the first Wendigo, which originally streamed live on Twitch, May 2nd. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Wendigo,